out of it, but it's too sad. Alright. Let's do it! Don't skip past the boot hint. Dark World! Okay, Dark Overworld ain't bad, though. That's gonna... That will limit where it can be. Oh, and we start with bombs. Look at that! Bombs on the tracker! Even with .casual, still got bombs. So I haven't played what? It's been 2 days. It's just been 2 days since I played. I played on Thursday. A piece of shart. So is everybody enjoying their weekend so far? I mean, we have Final Fantasy at our disposal, so yes, I would assume so. I recorded an interview this morning for a podcast. That was fun. So Herfy, Dante, and Timp, they do a, I don't know if you probably don't even know this, but there is a rando podcast that those three do. They've been doing it now for, I'm so bad at this these days. They've been doing it for a while now, and they pulled me in and to do a, it was just over an hour long, my segment. Talking about the new hotness. So that was fun. Yeah, I'm getting all famous and shit. Got a bad. Thanks, dude. Happy Saturday. Is it still Saturday where you're at? No, it just turned Sunday, didn't it? Oh. Oh, shit. I must have... I got a cat scratch right there. Is that what that is? Kiva was laying on me earlier today while I was playing Final Fantasy, and... she went up at one point because I was leaning to the side because she was really uncomfortable on my lap. I'm gonna take this hit, just walk around instead of walking around. And she reached up and put her paw like on my face and scratched. She was just trying to stretch. She was laying like right here. Oh, babe, when I'm done with this, we need to clip her claws because they are just goddamn raptor claws right now. I actually don't have a link to give you on that one. You can look it up. Cattlebet, do you know the... I don't know, do you listen to the... Have you ever listened to the Go Mode podcast? Just look up Go Mode podcast, you'll find it. My stuff isn't on there yet. My stuff won't be on there for a few weeks. It takes a couple of weeks for them to get everything out. I don't know when it's going to be, but it'll be out in... it'll be out in a week or two. It's a good listen. I don't listen to every episode, but if I want something on in the background noise, I'll listen to it. They've had some decent topics on there. Yeah, and they've done that too, where they've had they did a tournament where they were basically getting new players in. And apparently some of them have actually turned out to be pretty decent, so... Oh, shit. Well, I'm getting through the... Yeah, there's a few of them that actually turned out to be pretty good runners. Oh my god, I am just getting hit by everything. I gotta be careful because I'm actually on the half heart too. So... be careful not to take any hits here. And I just gotta be especially careful not to blow myself up with the bomb. I'm trying, but they just keep coming right... It's coming right for us! Seriously? If I take a hit, I will die. Rats won't kill me. I'm gonna drop this and walk away. Okay, we're fine now. I don't know, I guess I just got hit by a bunch of shit. I have bombs to spare. Leave that shit. Good. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yeah, I mean, we still sub-6'd, which isn't horrible for opening every chest, but... could have been worse. Man, I did it. She got me good right there. I can feel it. I'm telling you, cat claws are just fucking... when they're sharp, especially small cat claws, because obviously she's a tiny kitten. She's a 4-year-old kitten. She's always going to be a kitten. Because she's just so... She looks like a kitten even though she's 4. I'm not going to really go out of my way for these bombs, but if they're going to drop them right in front of me, I'll take them. Yes, indeed. Okay. I thought that was the hammer for a second, but yeah, no, it's fucking bug nut. Watch that the boots hint be bumper cave or some shit like that. That would be the worst. I will get this. So we have not scheduled our matches. We still have 2 league matches left this week. We have not scheduled them yet, although we're working on it. It is very likely we will not advance in league. The loss that we took, the co-op loss, was pretty massive. Two of the teams are already locked, so there's only one spot and 2 teams remaining. Because the team that's in second has a tiebreaker, so they've already clinched. So, and the problem is we're a game behind. So we need to win both of ours, and they need to lose one of theirs, and I don't think they're going to lose one. So I'm pretty sure we played ourselves out of league, which is really disappointing. There's no reason that should have happened, but we severely underestimated the spoiler week. We thought we were going to be able to just walk through that and just say, this is garbage, but yeah, we underestimated it. And then the 2 losses we took against, the 2 losses we took in cross keys really hurt. But that was almost expected, because neither one of us are good at it. But it is what it is. We had to do it because Gloin won't do it, so... Not that we would want him to, because he's never done it. Oh, fuck. Where's that lantern at? Right here? We'll find it soon. But, yeah. So yeah, it's very likely this is our last week. It really sucks. I'm not happy about it. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, though. I'm just not going to be happy. Open the damn chest, Jesus. hate it when that happens occasionally. So, like I said, I'd be totally fine with it. I could use the time to... I still have some work to do on the ladder website. I want to try to get that up next week. I've been doing updates on that and little things here and there. So, and then we go live here in a few weeks. So it's one of those things. I've got a lot of shit going on, so it won't bother me in the least. 7 blue 2. I mean, we'll get this. There's no reason not to get this at this stage.
Look at my nipples. Look at them.
Tony Orlando. Is that what this? Close enough. Double O's. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Vegeta's nipples are extra round on Saturdays, just so you're aware. So you came at the right time. Phrasing probably should have cleaned that up a little bit. Probably could have cleaned that one up just a hair. We're definitely not a PG stream. So, anyway. I'm torn on this one. I almost want to do the Agena route on this because this is one of those situations where we're likely gonna... Wow. We are likely gonna full clear this. So, I think I'm gonna go... Yeah, we're going to do 2 laps on this one. I don't do this very often, but I think in this case it merits... It's got some merit to go left. Because if you're going to do it, if you know you're going to do it now. And do the 2 laps. You don't want to do it after. Am I interested in the spoiler tournament? No. Not at all. Hey, Dread! You been playing? You been enjoying it? By the way, I'm not going to do that now that I reflect. Oh, that happened. Once you find the flute, that passes, because then you could just flute down there. Because you're going to do it right after this anyway. So that's changes the plan just a little bit. How far are you, Dread? I'm 10.5 hours. Oh, this is totally an Agaseed. This is totally an Agaseed. Just got chapter 4. Sweet. It's real fucking fun, dude. Been thoroughly enjoying it. I mean, there's only one bad part. There's only one problem with the game. One, so far at least, that I've noticed. And it's not, well, I haven't noticed it yet because I haven't gotten there yet. Is that we know where the game ends. And we know that's just a fraction of the game. So, like, it's shit. Because we know that, you know, where we finish is not anywhere close, you know, to the end of the game. And then we're just gonna be stuck. So that part sucks. And then we're gonna have to wait 18 years for the next part. Unless this is George R.R. Martin presents Final Fantasy VII Remake, and in which case we'll never see it. Yeah, I have no interest in playing spoiler. Reading spoiler logs is hard. Like, that's an acquired taste. You need to be good at that. And what I discovered just the other day, I'm not good at it. Now, we could have prepped better. If we would have prepped better, then we probably would have done, well, would have done better. But, But yeah. It's not easy. It's like pimping. Pimping ain't easy. Dread, I'm going to say 3 years minimum. And the problem with that is now you're already in PS5 range. Here's my dilemma. Okay, listen to this. Here's my dilemma. And this is going to sound weird. But I have a problem with this. And that problem is the... I don't know. It's the perfectionist in me. But playing Part 1 on the PS4 and then playing Part 2 on the PS5, which is what it's going to look like, I think that's what we're dealing with here, is what it's going to be, that's going to bother me. Because they're not going to look the same. Oops. Like, you're going to finish the first one, if you replay it, and you finish the first one, then you're going to go playing on another platform, a completely different platform, and it's just not going to feel right. Yeah, 3 to 5 years. Now, they don't have to... They can use the same engine. You know, they can use the same engine. There's that lamp I was looking for. There's our Agassi confirmed. They can use the same engine even across the PS4 and PS5. I'm sure that is going to be compatible. They wouldn't do it otherwise. But there's no way this comes out in the PS4. And then there's another one beyond that! Because it's a 3-parter. I would say 2 years is just wishing. I would just say that's wishful thinking. Right, and that's the part of this but keep in mind, they were working on this long before they announced it in 2015 or 2015 was it when they announced it? It's 2015, right? So that's 5 years. But, is it 2016? Okay. But they were working on it long before then, too. So, yeah, I think that is just wishful thinking. I hope you're right! I hope you're right, because I want to play more. And if they planned it right... Wow, there's just a bunch of fetch quests all over the place. You know, if they planned this right and they had assets, you know, going forward and they did it right, and maybe they can, you know, maybe they can do that. But, that's true, they did scrap it. They did scrap it and start from scratch again. That is right, I forgot about that. Again, I just feel like it's wishful thinking, but again, I hope you're right. I would love it if you're right. Would definitely love it if you're right. That's still PS5 territory. The problem is, I had no intention of buying a PS5. Just because I don't play my consoles anymore. Like, I bought the PS4 for a couple of games, and a couple of games only. And those games are gone. This was the last of them. So, yeah, I'm kind of past it. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is that was that in a couple of games. That's it. Am I resetting? Probably resetting. Am I resetting? I'm resetting. So, yeah, it's... I hate that. It's like I hate the fact that I'm going to end up probably buying a PS5 that I'm not going to play very much for effectively 1 or 2 games, because I just don't play console games anymore. But I'm pot committed already. So, like, when I was what, 19? I was 19 when the N64 came out, I'm going to say. I think it was 19. I bought an N64 for GoldenEye and Ocarina of Time. Solely for those 2 games. And I think the life of that N64, I bought like maybe 3 more games total. That's a good find. Like, I maybe bought 3 more games total for that N64. But I did it solely for GoldenEye because it's the best multiplayer game ever made. And bought it for Ocarina of Time. So, and I knew what I was getting into. Interesting. I knew what I was getting into at the time. So, well, we're going to be good on offense because we're going to have silvers and tempered. So, yeah, it's just... I hate the thought... I do. I hate the thought that I'm going to end up buying an entire new system for basically one game. Alright, we got our hook. We got everything we need here, but we don't have the moon pearl yet, so... Never mind. Ah, boy, I'm torn. Wow, there's 7 items remaining in logic right now. I'm 100% gonna check Agina. Or, I'm sorry, Sahasrahla. I'm not sure I go into Eastern. We know the problem with going into Eastern is this is Ambrosia. We know that there's an item on the boss, so if we're going in, we're committing to the clear. And I'm not sure I'm committing to the clear here. Like, I almost wish the Moon Pearl was there, because then I would know that I would need to do it. Let's do it. Damn it. I hate this play. I hate this play so much. Like, this is the wrong play. What we're going to find in here is the Ice Rod is going to be on Armos, and then Turtle Rock is going to be a pendant. I hate this play so much. God, I hate this play. I don't mind Pendant Eastern. I actually prefer Pendant Eastern early game over Crystal Eastern, but I don't like this because it's Ambrosia, and we know we're committed to the clear. Unless we find Mitts or Hammer in the first chest. I was trying to call my shot there. It didn't work. So... oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. Like that. Map is the only thing left. Now, if we get to the big chest and the map is still outstanding, that's great. It means we don't have to do the other side, and Bob's your uncle. But it's never that easy. There's 1. 2 here would be amazing. It would save me a lot of time. So again, I'm committed to the play. I have to go do it. Oh my god, and it's a bottle of all things. Interesting. I don't think it's going to lead to anything, but we are probably going to check that because, again, we're committed to this play paying off, and then we're going to end up going to do Aga anyway. Called that fucking 15 minutes ago. It sucks because I think maybe once or twice I've done this where it's been like, oh, it's an Aga play, and then I had it not be an Aga play, and 800 times you made that call and it's right. So usually these are pretty obvious. Oh shit. Actually getting hit by that kind of blows because I was going to use sword beams there. I'm going to grab that so that that'll actually save me a few seconds after this boss is dead. Okay, I'll get it corrected. Told ya. It's never good. It's never the right play. It's never the right play. Obviously, we're going to turn this in. Do I fake flipper here? I'm almost committed to just full clearing at this point. If this is hammer, I'm going to laugh my titties off. Yeah, I guess we're committed to the full. We did everything else. We might as well finish the last chunk. I've got an itch on my chin. That did not work. Oh, there we go. Hate that. Anybody that's got chin beard there is... You're going to understand that. God, I can't stress how good that game is, though. Hey, there's fucking butter. Let me get that. I cannot stress how good that game is. If you haven't played it yet, it's really good. Some of the combat is a little bit weird. The combat is much more difficult than I originally thought it was going to be. Like, I originally thought it was just going to be, oh, this is blah, blah, blah combat. But it's... I often find myself forgetting that I have two other characters that also have spells that they can use. I gave up a booze booze. I got a booze booze. Basically just dropped right back into the bottle. Alright, so this will be our last check, and then we're going to do Aga. Amazing. Amazing that we did all of that, and then we go do Aga. I'm shocked, really. Okay, truth, I'm really not shocked. That was sarcasm. That was sarcasm. But Aga comes in threes. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Don't ask. I got nothing on that one. Nobody saw that. I just missed that bomb. You know what's cool? Doing Aga with a lamp instead of, you know what's not cool? Doing Aga without a lamp when you have to do it. I'm still angry about that. I'm still angry about that. I shit you not. I'm still angry about that. Exactly. I'm still, like, part of me is still, like, legitimately pissed about that. What's worse is that... What's worse is that everybody involved knew about the one that we did with Gloin, where Gloin, for shenanigans, picked Dark Logic and did not realize that it could include Dark Aga. And we know this story. And he ended up laughing at me because of it. And he deserved to. He did. He deserved to laugh at me for that. Doesn't make you feel any better. Oops. Shit. Dude just like took one, is like, fuck this. Alright. What's the order we're gonna do this in? We have bow. We don't have hammer. It means I kind of want to go to pod. Kind of want to go to pod. Part of me also just wants to go and do Hype Cave and do the Dark World checks because we know the boots are going to be available in Dark World somewhere, in Dark Overworld, and that's like 30 or 40% of the checks. And if we just race around there, we just end up getting boots because they obviously won't be in pod. I'm gonna go for the. Get him right smack dab in that middle. Shit's kind of backwards, but... Asshole. Well, I am torn on this one. If we get those boots 5-6 minutes earlier, that's a big swing. That being said, if we make this play, we're also committing to do catfish. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna skip pod. I'm gonna make the boot play. What's the stun pack? Arrows. Arrowed! Yeah, we're gonna make the catfish play. I don't know. This is... Pod seems real good right now. The only reason I think I'm doing it, if I did not have the boot hint that the boots are in Dark Overworld, I would not have done this. But the Dark Overworld checks really kind of few and far between. There's not a lot of them. So we're just kind of increasing our chances. I'm actually going to grab this. Why did I grab that? Because it came all this way. I'm going to take it with me. I sure as fuck don't need it. But maybe that's Buzz Buzz. It's possible that's Buzz Buzz. And not Booze Booze. I already know I got a Booze Booze. The cool thing is like all these checks here are light world checks, even though you need to have dark world access to get them. My concern is that bumper cave or bumper ledge is fucking boots. That would suck. I haven't done a map check yet. What do we actually have to do today? Crystal, green, red, and ah. I'm going to do this check while I'm here. Because the order I'm doing this, I'm not going to check Skullwoods. Maybe I should. You know what? Maybe I should still check Skullwoods. There's only one item to get. It should be super fast. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? It should just be one item, and it should be super, super fast. So I'm actually going to check the front for... I've done this before in Ambrosia. Check the front before the back here, because there's just more items up here. You only care about one. Because once you find the one, you can get the fuck out. When it's 2, you expect there to be more checks than this. Oops. Oh, that's a good check. Hello. Don't die, please.
Took a lot of extra damage there.
Exactly. What's the mantra? Never skip Skullwoods. You know why you never skip Skullwoods? Because it always has the goods. That doesn't actually open up any other checks in Dark World, though, but it is super convenient. Alright, I'm going to jump into Thieves first, and I'm going to check the... I want to make sure that ghost doesn't pop. Okay, the Poe can nail you there if it's swinging by. I'm going to actually take a Death Warp here, even though I have the mirror out, just so I can get a heart refill. There's 1. Remember, we just need to find 3. Careful. Okay, good. It's like if he would have turned left right there, he would have got me. I turned left. Whoa, okay. We're good. Again, I'm going to step back out. I am going to take an intentional Death Warp. That's perfect. We got 3. We know the 4th one is in back. Kill me. I don't want to listen to the fucking beeps. We also know now if we're not hammer blocked by anything, so all that's good. Oh, I hope this pays off. I'm already regretting it. Come on. Show me potato salad. Name something you take on a picnic. Okay. This is backfiring a little bit. The problem is if we do get all the way around to Hype Cave, and we do not have boots to show for this, and we do not have the mitts or a flippers, we're going to have to save quit and kind of redo that whole section. We could go do Hera. I'm going to grab that. Again, why? Because I fucking earned it. So I got 6 checks left in Dark World. we have Hype Cave. Hype Cave's always got the goods, right? I guess if we do find Hammer, that's the secondary reason to do this, then it does speed up the second half of this. Are we down to 5 checks? Oh, wait, no, that's Light World. Never mind. Still 6. 3, sir. Well, this is it, and then we're... Okay. Oops. Oh, score! We're gonna switch up. Alright, we got there. We got there. And now that I have the mirror, I just realized that, yeah, well... Oops. First time I've done that, it won't be the last. Okay, let's start clearing dungeons and getting information. I also get our silvers here. Okay, so what do we actually need? We need Fire Rod, Ice Rod, we know we need Ether now, we need... Technically, we don't need flips. So that's it. Fire Rod, Ice Rod, and Hammer. And Ether. Sorry, 4 items. 3, sir. Oh, I'd much rather this be the small key than the big key. Can't always get what you want. So now we're on the Great Hammer Hunt, which is always fun. I'd be maybe 5 minutes ahead if I just fucking done Aga when I knew I should have done Aga, but so be it. Number 2. Well, item 1. We know where item number 2 is. That's kind of what I meant. Just gotta switch over to this now. The only other dungeon that we can just straight up clear is Hera, which I don't have an issue with doing Hera. The problem with Hera is... I guess there's no issue with was like, what the fuck? For a second there, I was looking at my fire rod, and it ain't there. Of course it's not there, I'm nuts. Really? I'm on that fucking pattern now? That's great. Alright, that was not the worst recovery of all time. Not amused. I don't know. We don't check that now. I think we just, yeah, we go up to Death Mountain. Okay, so I know that we have to do... I'm going to go this way, even though I know that we're going to Hera, and it would be, you know, obviously you want to go the other way to get to Hera. But we're also going to full clear this, and I want to pick up that book that is sitting up here. Because then we'll be able to check that when we go back the other way. Okay. There's also, what, powder up here? Is that isn't powder up on Spectacle? We can pick it up as we leave. Pretty sure it's powder over there. Quake is good. We don't need to find another medallion there. I know you can't hear it right now, but Troy is snoring in his sleep. It's cute as hell. This is book, right? Just making sure I was right on that. It's the only reason to do it this way. Unfortunately, unless that book leads to something, that's all we're going to get here. Well, I mean, self-hair here. Pick up that powder. It's a missing hammer. Could be anywhere right now. There's a lot of open shit. Thankfully, we haven't found flippers yet. Like, flippers would be the thing we definitely do not want to find. We don't want to open up the possibility of swamp. We don't want to find that until super, super late. Now, if we do get up to the top and we don't find the other item, we will 100% do the basement. I think that's a given at this point. Pretty much have to. Again, we're committing to this, so... do we go after this? In the end, it's going to be Pod. I mean, we know it's Pod. You know it's Pod. I know it's Pod. Cat's over there. They know it's Pod. In fact, I just heard them, you know, mention it. It's like, fuck, go to Pod! It also means we have to do the basement now. That's what I didn't want to have to do. We also have the Smithy route. The Smithy route's not too bad because we get an additional 2 checks in there now. Because we get the shovel. We also get to check Bombos. That could be worse. So this is an item. We'll go to the basement. The other item. That sucks. We got 3 at the graveyard route. 3 at graveyard, 5 at the smithy, 2 at Thieves Town, and then up to 4 at Pod. So I guess that means we should do the graveyard and smithy and knock out that big chain, and then from there go to... How do I do that? From there go to Pod, I guess. Unless this is hammer. Then everything changes. Flippers can't be there. Hammer can't be there. Fire Rod and Ice Rod and Ether all could be there. So Pet is definitely in play. It better be worth something. It's probably worth something. I'll take that. Now, routing comes easy. Because now we get to finish Skullwoods. Then we'll do Graveyard, and then we'll do the shit we were going to do before. So now we're, what, 3 out? Right. Hammer, Ice Rod, Ether. Flippers if they show up. But we would like Go Mode. We would like our would-be Go Mode item to be Flippers. That would be fantastic. Because we know they're not locking anything. At this point. Sneak. Barely snuck in there. When I get to the last room here, I'm going to intentionally take a hit to lose these sword beams. I do not want sword beams here. So I'm going to take a hit right here. Lose those sword beams. Down here. Nah, okay, that's 4. Oh, one of those didn't count. Oh, that didn't count either, you bastard. Oh my god, get off the fucking spikes. Ah, that was horrible. Bullshit is what that is. Steam pop bullshit. Alright, so the order we want to do this in then is... I mean, do we actually check Ped while we're here? Ice Rock could still be there, Ether could still be there. Yeah. That's good. detail. Don't think we're gonna get that. It also means that Eastern trip is a complete wash. There's nothing to be gained there. You know, part of me wonders if it's faster to walk out this way with boots or just flute to 3, pick the portal back up, and then just run back rather than navigate through this section here. Part of me thinks it's faster the other way. Even if it isn't, again, it feels faster, and that's what's important. That is something we didn't want. Do we keep our portal here? It's an extra mirror transition. I don't think we do. I think at this point we just flute to 3. Because this is going to be faster. We got 3 screen transitions plus a flute transition. Did not want to find those right now. Did not want to find that right now. Shit. I don't know, maybe it is faster just for that. I don't fucking know. It's 2 additional mirrors, though. It just seems so slow. But I also come in on that side of town. Without boots, it's definitely not faster to do it, to walk it. You want a flute without boots, but with boots, maybe it is faster. I don't fucking know. I don't know none of this shit. I do know I want to keep... This one bonk. I do want to keep my, my portal here for... checking bombos. God, none of these are good. Like, I got 4 potential dungeons, but none of them can be cleared. Actually, you know what? Because the only thing we have to make up is the... Yeah, you know what? We won't even do that. We'll flute out of here. We'll flute to 4. We'll do it that way. No, we won't. So we don't have the hammer. Oh. Shit. Shit. That, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, we can't do that. So, we're gonna have to come back to this. Which means if hammer's at Bombos, we're fucked. Should just go to pod. Yo, Gil, what's up, dude? We are hunting for a hammer here. And then we still gotta find an ice rod and ether. Imagine. Fuck this game. It's gonna pod. No, it's not gonna pod. We can't do it this way. We don't have the hammer. You know what? Let's go to ice. Let's go to ice. We can only get 2 items, but let's go to ice. Assuming you've been holding up okay then? Taking the additional precautions? Hammer in here would be just a slap in the face, man. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it's enough. I know that the whole thought process is, you know, it's... Like, my wife got me a mask that she wants me to wear if I have to go out and do anything, and I get it. At the same time, it's probably not going to do you a ton of good. In your case, you're around so many... Jesus Christ! Anyway, you're around so many people that it just accumulates, and I get that. Jesus Christ. Anyway... This game. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I know that they did. They reverted their thing on that one. That they are recommending it. I'm not gonna bomb jump here, right? Because there's no way I'm not gonna full clear this because I'm still missing 2 items. Yeah, and if you're, I guess if you're around people all day long, I would absolutely 100% say yes, because the chances of you actually coming in contact with something like that is just much greater. If you're just around a couple of random people, it's probably not as important, just because it's kind of more one of those things, if you've got it, that will definitely be a good thing to have if you're out. If you've got it and you don't know it. Like, it'll prevent you from spreading it very, very effectively. Probably won't prevent you from getting it. Not near as much. But again, in your case, yeah, you're going to want to do that. So, we're going through this, even though I could check that one chest there and just say, fuck it. I just realized I should have bomb jumped. Shit, I just realized I should have bomb jumped. There is one scenario that doesn't fit the criteria here. And that is if the item is literally in this chest right here. Fuck. Now I have to go find the fucking big key. And that was the mistake. And I just realized that now because it's Ambrosia. Oh, God, I hope the big key's in the next chest. Otherwise, we gotta keep clearing. I might have to clear all the way to Asshole Chest because that's such a huge mistake. Yeah, I gotta put that one in the brain. Always, never not skip in Ambrosia, because the chances are much higher of not giving a shit. Fuck. I would say the only good thing, Gil, I'll say this, because according to at least the news that I saw today, is that, okay, that's really convenient, we might be finally hitting, hopefully hitting close to the top of the curve. The problem with all that, though, is that tomorrow is Easter, and you know people are going to be fucking stupid. And you're going to get hundreds and hundreds of people all right next to each other in the same fucking room. I'm not gonna go there. That's just gonna piss me off thinking about it. And then we're gonna be right back where we started. People are pissed. I want to go outside. Well, then don't fucking go to church. Damn it, I knew I was off on that. My timing was all off because of the way that I started that. Still fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying that we might be finally reaching the top of the curve. Probably in the next week or two, unless things are a lot worse than people think they were, which is definitely possible. I mean, I don't trust a goddamn word that comes out of the government right now to say, oh yeah, it's this. Not a goddamn word. So, anywho, that's my rant of the day. I really hope I find Ether before finding Ice Rod. Or, I'm sorry, Ice Rod before finding Ether. Okay, so this opens up 5-6 as well. Alright, big key and 4 items. But there really is not a lot left, though, to tell you the truth. The problem is that Swamp is available now, and God, I don't want to do Swamp. So it's 6 out of Swamp, 2 out of Thieves. Plus, Hammer Pegs is now open. We have Bombo still. And then we have these items here. Damn it! No, do not want... So... Anywho... Gil, you pick up Final Fantasy VII? And if you didn't, why didn't you? The only reason I'm playing this now is because I was playing that and my hands got really sore, so I had to take a couple-hour break, and then I saw this race fire, and I'm like, yeah, why not? But as soon as I'm done here, I'm going to play some more. I know. Oh, shit. She's 20 hours in already? Jesus. I'm only 10 and a half. What's that? Hold up. Yo, Shireen with the sub. Many thanks to you. Much appreciated. I should not have mirrored there because this is going to be key and a key. That was dumb. Much appreciated. Enjoy the nips. They are glorious. Nips and bonks, man. That's all we do here, is nips and bonks. I'm totally gonna get hit by that turtle. Yeah. Alright, we 1 item in. We gotta find 3 more and a big key. We knew that was gonna be a small key. We know the other small key is in the other chest. We're good there. But yeah, as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna get at least another hour in tonight, because goddamn, the game's good. Game is good. Again, I'm gonna be pissed off when I'm done, because I'm gonna be like, that was really good. I want to play part 2, and guess what? I ain't gonna fucking play part 2. Not anytime soon, at least. Okay, we still got 3 items. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. I've been very happy with it. The combat takes a little bit to get used to. Shit, we got a full clear. We got the key. Might as well go around the long way here. The combat takes just a little bit to get used to. I'm still missing, like, I'm forgetting things. So... hold on. I'm trying to keep. That's bullshit. I can't read what you said because I'm navigating through fire. I don't like that they brought what back? Stager. What do you mean stager? Oh, stagger. Stagger. It's okay. You know, it's because of the way that the system is built. It actually is not too bad. You don't... Okay, here's the thing. You do not have to build stagger like you do in 13. Like, where there are some bosses that are just not killable unless you get stagger. You don't have to do any of that. So don't worry about that part. Like, there's a... you can assess... And you can figure out... And it'll tell you, like, oh yeah, this will build some stagger. And yeah, it's a bonus. Treat it as a bonus. Like, you'll kill most things without ever staggering. Even the bosses don't get staggered that often, from what I've seen. I'm not that far in. But I treat it as just like an added bonus. Like, oh, cool, yeah, I got this, and the fucker's going to be down for 5 seconds, and I can beat the shit out of him. So... yeah, I don't treat it any differently than that. Like, I barely even notice it, to tell you the truth. Like, I barely notice that it's even a thing. Now, again, that might change. I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, those games sucked, but... 13 was okay. It was not good. It was okay at best. It had a few moments. The problem with 13 is that you just couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. I still, to this day, I beat it twice. Change that. I'm going to back up my statement. I've played it to the end twice. I've beaten it once. And I still don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, what are the good Lassie? What are the bad ones? What is this and that? I still don't fucking get it. I have my opinion on 13 and 13.2 are backwards, in my opinion. Like, I like 13 better than 13.2. I thought 13.2 was absolute garbage. Like, horrible game. Horrible, horrible game. But I only got about 3 hours into the third one, and I just couldn't do it. It's like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I guess if you like playing Pokemon, then yeah, I get it. Because that's effectively what you're playing. The problem is that no characters in 13.2 are likable. There were no likable characters in that game. What's his face? The only... You know what? Change that. There was one likable character in that game. The bad guy was likable. What the hell's his name? I can't think of his name, but he was likable because it's the dude that does the voice is the same guy that does the voice of Illidan. And that's the only reason that I kind of liked him. Because the dude can do a wicked voice. Yeah, I just did not. That game was so far below me. It's like, I do not want to ever do that. That is a game I will never play again. And I seriously doubt I'll ever play 13 again. Yeah, no, I get you. Stagger, but again, Stagger was required. There's Ether. Stagger was 100% required for that game. It was not required for... It's not required for this one. At least as far as I know. So far. But I get your hatred. I do. I get it. I do get it. But yeah, I just haven't. Usually what I've been seeing on this is, oh, you finally got to random stagger, you didn't even try, you got there, and then you're gonna finish off whatever's there. So I haven't finished 15 yet. It is numero uno on my list of games that I will eventually go back and play after I finish this game. I do want to go back and actually finish it just so that I finish it. I've gone... I try to finish them all. 13.3 is probably one of the few that I won't. Mostly because I don't even treat it as a Final Fantasy game. It's a spin-off game. It's not even legitimate. So... Yeah, I did... Oh, I heard about the Chapter 13 thing. So, I did hear about that. But I got about 20 hours into it, and then I just kind of lost interest. Mostly because I got about 10 hours in before I realized how fucking insanely broken item creation is. You know how you can, like, sync items or whatever? And then make them... They're insanely super overpowered. Like, I played through for a while before I realized that was a thing. And then once I did it, I'm like, oh, wow, this game is easy. So. I suspect I will get back to that this year. But I'll obviously start from scratch again. I actually I bought the Steam version on sale. It was on sale at one point, even though I own the PS4 version. Like, the PS4... That was one of the few reasons I bought a PS4. When I mentioned earlier that I bought my PS4 for a couple of games, that was one of them. But I won't even play that version. I'll play the one on Steam. Just because it'll look that much... It's going to look better. Can we finish... Okay. I have no idea what you're referring to, but I'll play it. I'll play through it. I feel like, again, I have to... Totally just... I don't know what I was doing there. I'm gonna take an exception to 13.3. I just won't do it. I won't do it. I do not... Nothing about that game was fun. Nothing about that game was fun, so... That's just gonna be an omission in my book. Like, I've beaten all the others. That one's just gonna survive. Yes, exactly. That's not fun. Like, there's nothing fun there. So, yeah. Anyway. So, basically, when I say, oh, yeah, I get to play... I've played all the Final Fantasies, I'll just say, except for one. 12's great. Zodiac Age. I have not played Zodiac Age start to finish yet. That is second on my list after finishing 15. Fuck, big chest. Got a fly item. Okay. It's ice out. I've spent a lot of time in here. It won't be. Cool if it was, though. 12's a great game. 12, in my opinion, is probably the most underrated of all of the title franchises. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a common thing now. Although, I'll say this, there's not much for tutorials in the remake. There's a few tutorials, and there are definitely some slow parts. But the tutorials are very few and far between. There's not a lot. You know, it teaches you basic shit, like, yeah, if you need to equip weapons, here's how you do it. There's a new... They added a new system for upgrading your weapons. Like, basically, your weapons level up. It's basically what it is, to make them a little bit more powerful, because the curve is... The curve is so much lower, because you're going so much slower. Because, again, they stuck 10 hours of gameplay and they made it 40 hours, so you're going a little bit slower than you would before. But Like, they showed you the tutorial to that because it doesn't matter if you played the game or not, you're never going to know what that is. Stuff like that. Actually, it's effectively the Cursarium from 13. The more I think about it, in fact, that's where I've heard that music before. Okay, you'll laugh when you hear it. There's a sound effect that occurs whenever you go into that screen, and it sounds very much like the Cursarium music from 13. You're probably going to hate that. Oh, we're going to T-Rock. Ice Rod's in T-Rock. You know it, I know it, and the American people know it. It is not just a meme. It's not. We actually did check Pet. Because I was concerned that it was going to be there. Yo, Gloin. I don't know. Sometime. Did you see they said that Thursday and Saturday were likely the days they wanted to do that? I don't know. We can knock one out Monday or Wednesday. Oh, fuck you, Dead Rocks. I'm not gonna be able to off-screen that. But yeah, we can do it either then. I threw some times out there, and I don't think they responded to it yet, so... But if they want to go Thursday and Saturday, that'll work out well. We're playing we're playing Bob and Dark Shadows are our two opponents. So again, should we be okay? Yes. Does it matter? Might not. It's gonna suck if we don't make it out of brackets or out of groups. It is gonna suck. I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Well, we just gotta hope that Hazu... Is that the Hazu team? Wait, which is the team that's ahead of us? That we need them to lose. It's not the Hazu team. No, it's not that one. It's the other team. That team's actually in. They've already clinched. So this is ridiculous. It's the other team. Which I don't think they're going to lose one. Yeah, I would be shocked if they lost either of those two. Especially if it's Dante and Edium. Actually, Nep is good. Nep's a good player. Any of those guys would be fine. I don't see them losing. Not against the team they're playing against. Just really sucks. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, there's literally nothing we can do. We just gotta wait and see what happens and hope for the best and win our matches, and then yeah, just go from there. So one item. It's possible. Yeah, I don't know if they've scheduled their matches yet or not. And we'll play it out, just play it out, but... It'll be really disappointing. Ooh, that's gonna be really slow! Oh, just barely. It'll be disappointing. But again, Shores and I lost both of those cross key matches. That's the week that gets me. I know that we lost the first one in the spoiler, which we should not have lost, but losing both in the cross keys was just huge. But the thing is, I think that was one of those that was just potentially unavoidable. Neither one of us are good at it. Like, I've done a decent amount of entrance now. I still can't get my head around it. Okay. For whatever reason, I can't seem to do anything right now. That was super close. Like, I almost actually died there. That was really close. Because easily I could have... That fourth anti-fare could have got me. That's 2. 3 to go. 2 plus Mimic. Again, yeah, we just play our games. There's nothing else we can do. Nothing else we can do. I will definitely keep an eye out when they schedule their matches, though, and then make sure that we... I will make sure to watch them. As long as I can. And I'm not busy playing Final Fantasy VII. Very likely. Alright, let's check it. I'm checking it first, because this is the most populated place for the ice rod in the game, in open modes. Seriously. I did it again. I don't know what I've got in my muscle memory right now that I'm clipping that Mimic around there, but it's annoying as shit. It's a hitch in my muscle memory. I shouldn't be doing it, but it is, and it's really fucking annoying. Anywho. It's not just a meme. I swear to shit it's not just a meme. I would have saved 30 seconds there if I'd just gone in and checked the chest like you're supposed to. It's not just a meme. Well, we skipped all of Swamp. We only did the front 4 of Thieves. We didn't go back to finish Smithy. We checked Fat Fairy pretty much when we could, and we got good on that, so it's about as good as you can ask for. And we know that there's nothing of value here. We already have silvers and tempered. We know where butter was. We have half magic, and we know where red mail is, so there's literally nothing of value we can pick up here. Change that. Blue Boomerang would be a nice quality of life item. Because that means left side GT is a lot easier. Did I just fuck that up? Is he gonna get another? Yes, he is. Because I missed that swipe. Whoops. Well, what are you gonna Oh, you know, the buoyant route has been really bad to me lately. Maybe I should switch it up. That's right. We did Eastern. We didn't have to do Eastern. Oh, there's no way in hell I'm going to do the lane full right. No, I would either do full... I would do Hope to full left or buoyant route. I don't think I would ever go full right anymore. The reason I still like this is twofold. One, you don't have to kill these fucking Stalfo, which are sometimes a pain in the ass. Two, you generally can save yourself 2 extra transitions with a mirror by doing it this way, because then you don't have to go into the one room and pick up the small. You can avoid that one. So as soon as you open the 4th chest, you just mirror out instantly. And it saves you a little extra transition there. Because there's no reason you should ever need to use that small key. Because there's 2 spare keys. One for that room and then one for the roundabout room. And there's no reason you'll ever need to use either one of those. So you leave that key there and then you pick up the key up top and you're gold. That would have been faster, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. Boys and girls, we are going to have a bonk game here in roughly 6 to 7 minutes, depending on how shitty I do. Ooh, shit. Yeah, fuck that up. Saw it coming. The problem with the lag there is you can actually see that you're going to miss. It's like, oh, hey, look at that lag. Oh, that is going to blow right by. Oh, fuck. I didn't clear the fucking... I had the timing right. I just missed the turnaround. That was fun. 12 arrows. I got half magic. 5/8 full. We can be a little aggressive here for the first 2 rooms, and then just save some for the last room. Oh, I needed that. Not a bad gauntlet. I've had much worse. Gauntlet 3 was really generous. Uh-oh. Okay, still got it. I came in a little shallow there. See how easy it is, Gloin, when you just autopilot it and you don't have to think about, oh yeah, well, spoilering, I need to do this and then that, and then, oh, I need to do this, and do I need to do that? Because I know where it is, it's over here. Do I need to do that also? When you're autopiloting this, it's just fucking easy. Like, you need to get into a fucking mindset. I'm gonna do this so I don't have to wait in the next room. You need to be in a fucking mindset to do spoiler seeds. You really do. This is gonna be close. Yeah, you know what? I'm a weenie. I'm not gonna risk it. Yeah. Would have made it, but that would have been really close. No, you did well. You did a really good job. You did a shit ton better than I did. And in the end, I'm just sitting here on the other side of it thinking... I'm not panicking, but I'm way overthinking things. Well, you know there is a spoiler tournament that's just firing off, right? It's a solo. It's not multiplayer, but it was just announced like 2 days ago. Oh, I'm gonna block. It might already be full though. Ah. Yeah, I would. I choose not to. Oh, almost got a cool triple. Uh-oh. Y'all, this is gonna be fucked. Yep. Saw that coming. That was it. That actually was a triple setup, too. I could have had a triple on that one. I fucked it up. Well, there's not many people done. I don't remember what the count was on this race. I think like 4 or 5 people might be done. I think we're okay, but we did do Eastern. We did full clear Eastern. We did not have to, and we kind of knew it too. So we probably lost a few minutes in the early game, but we kind of made it up in the late game. Late game was pretty good. Don't like where I'm at right now. Okay, no, we're fine. Oh shit. Almost fucked up the 1-on-1. I have taken a lot of damage here. Okay, stop it. Am I gonna get the freebie? If he stays put, he would. Nope. Somehow got a silverless shot off, though. Nope, not chancing that one. That's way too close. Don't be in the corner. Fuck. This is the weird one. I have to wait for them to extinguish because I'm right in the corner there. It's the bad spot for it. So I missed the other one. Not the best game in the world. Did we win? 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 Yes, we did. We kicked ass. Let's play the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We beat Fat Boy 300. Let's see how the other matches ended up. There was one that was early, it looked like. Oh, that was a forfeit. Never mind. So Static... So Static beat Gem. Rambler beat Ecker. That was close. That was 3 minutes. Gem hasn't finished yet. And then I beat Fat Boy. Kappa beat... Who the fuck is Kappa? I have no idea who that is. Beat Oro. Boots were 40 minutes. They were in Dark World and Hype Cave, but I did have to do Aga. And I full cleared Light World, and then still had to do Aga, which was expected, but I did it anyway. Here's Gem. Wow, Gem lost by 10 minutes. That is unlike Gem. Yo, Mooner, what's up, dude? Well, now that we're done, see where he's at. Oh, he's just finishing up Ganon. It looks like by the snippet, or he just got in there. He's fighting Ganon though. By the I always look at the little thumbnail when you click on a person when they're streaming, and it shows you the thumbnail. So, that actually went pretty well. I mean, I'll be fine. But I take any win when you have full clear a dungeon. You don't have to. So, I didn't see Mooner playing Dota. And do anything to get this time, you know, to let the time just keep going, because yeah, it's a pain in the ass. So yeah, again, we're gonna go ahead and as soon as the bonk game's over, we're gonna go ahead and turn ours off. I'm gonna get a little snacky snack upstairs, and then I'm gonna play maybe an hour or two more of Final Fantasy tonight. Tomorrow is my day outside. I do have some shit to do outside. I saw that, Mooner. I did see that. And I know that they're trying to figure out the nuances with like getting the playoffs in for football, or not football, for basketball and hockey. I need sports back in my life. I really do. I need it. I was watching women's soccer the other day. It was a replay of something from like 2018. Because it was on the front page of Twitch. I just logged into Twitch one day. I think it was Thursday. And it was on, you know, the carousel. And it was women's soccer from like 2018 or maybe 2019. I can't remember exactly what it said. And I was going to click off of it because that's what you normally do. And I'm like... And I watched for like 20 minutes. I need something. I need something. I need it bad. So, I'll take anything, man. I'll take anything. Even though, with everything being said, if there's baseball, I'm going to have to fucking still pirate it. Comcast and Marquee Network have not came to an agreement yet. I actually looked the other day. So, I can't even fucking watch Cubs games. That's bullshit. It's such bullshit. They've even had an additional month to get this shit done, and they just haven't done it. Taiwanese baseball. Ha! That's funny. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pirate fucking Cubs games because I can't watch them locally. How bullshit is that? And it's not like, oh, you're on some third-rate cable company. It's fucking Comcast. In fucking Chicago. Everybody has Comcast in Chicago. It's just ridiculous how... That is just... infuriate me. I honestly would. I would have gotten rid of cable by now. But if I change my cable package, my grandfathered in internet package has to change. Because I don't have a data cap. And if you switch, then they tack a fucking data cap on, and fuck that. I need that data because I do work shit. So, yeah, they really have me by the balls right now. Thankfully, my boss agreed to pay. My cable bill went up $60 a month this month because of like some fucking promo ended that I don't even remember signing up for. And my boss agreed to pay the $60 that it fucking went up because I'm using it for work-related shit. Because if it wasn't for the work shit, I could put a data cap on, I'd never get close. But it's work stuff that's hitting me. Because I transfer, like, I don't know, 700 or 800 gigabytes every month just for data backups. So, that's the only reason I can't get rid of it. But yeah, fuck Comcast, man. Fuck them. Their internet works really well. I have not had many issues with their internet here, but... No shiver. But, just fuck it, man. It's such bullshit that even if we do get Cubs games, I can't fucking watch them.
We're playing Jackbox games.
Oh, were you? That's what you were laughing about.
Yes.
Oh.
Michael did it on his Twitch.
Oh, okay. We're actually talking about doing that tomorrow.
I'm surprised I'm still online. Jesus.
So am I. I've been listening to it. Yo, Drifter.
Sorry.
I don't care. I'm playing. Oh, Drifter snuck in at the end and stole the shit out of that one. Drifter, you're on here somewhere. Right there. Let's push you up to 5 with an Exacxi. Cool. But anyway, boys and girls, that's going to do it for me for right now. I'm going to go upstairs, have a little snacky snack, and then I'm going to play at least another hour or two of Final Fantasy. Tomorrow, let me look really fast. If there's a ladder match that is in my wheelhouse, I might sneak one in. Ooh. 3 o'clock AD keys. 9 a.m. mystery? I want to do both of those.
Tonight?
No, tomorrow. But I gotta do the gutters and I gotta cut that tree down. Figure it out. I'll do one of those. We'll see what's going on. So that'll do it for me. If you're not playing Final Fantasy, fucking do it. It's great. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later.